Welcome to the Eccentric kitchen. Today I want to teach you how to make pap using rice. Now, pap is called by different names depending on where you are on the continent. It's called fufu, it's called sadza, ugari, nsima, and it's eaten using different foods such as meat, vegetables, and you can also use it to eat okra. So the first thing first, let's start by soaking the rice. We'll soak it for about 4 hours. The reason of soaking the rice is that it should be soft enough for us to blend it. Now I'm going to add it in my blender, and as you can see, I'm getting ready to blend it so that it's smooth. The blending will make it easy to make a smooth porridge. Now, as you can hear, it's blending. My blender is crushing the rice so that it's smooth. Now leaving the blender, and as you can see, it's becoming, the consistency is changing. It's now a thin porridge kind of, and I want it to be very, very smooth. So there you are. It's getting smoother now. It's very, very smooth. This is easy for me to throw it into the pot and then start cooking the normal pap that we normally cook, but with rice. So this is purely all rice. There's no other ingredient that has been added. There's no other mixing of pap. So as you can see, it's now a smooth porridge. So I'm throwing it into a pot. And as you can see in the pot, I also have a wooden spoon. It's quite fine to use a wooden spoon as opposed to metal utensils when cooking fufu or sadza, whichever language you're using that you call it. As you can see, it's on the stove, and the consistency is very, very smooth. It will change as soon as the heat catches onto it. Now, the purpose of stirring it is so that you don't form the lump. So you keep stirring it until it heats up, until it warms up. It's going to be heating up shortly. You will see the lumps forming, but the more lumps that form within there you are. You can see the lumps are forming now, and so I'll keep stirring it and stirring until it thickens to a certain consistency. And when it thickens, then I'll start cooking it the way we normally cook pap. Now, I must say that this recipe is for somebody who already knows how to cook pap using cornmeal or millimil, as sometimes they call it. It's not for somebody who has never cooked it before. So as it's cooking, let's check onto it. As you can see now, it's very, very hot. It's very, very thick as well. Can you see that? And you keep stirring. There's a part where you're going to add some water, until when you add some water, then make sure that you cover it. The purpose of adding the water is to make sure that it doesn't stick at the bottom. The water that you're adding is hot water. As you can see, it's from the kettle. So it's hot water that you're going to add, and then you will have to cover the pot so that when you cover it, by the time you finish, it will at least have cooked. It won't. Don't worry about it forming a large lump. You're going to be cooking it every time. Maybe open the pot after 5 minutes and cook it again. By cooking, I mean whisk it with the wooden spoon. So I'm removing some of the pap that was sticking to my spoon. Then I will have to cover the pot so that it can cook on its own. This is very, very tasty recipe. As you can see, it's almost getting ready, and then I'm going to cover it. Wow, this looks so fresh. Now it's almost cooked. It's actually done. It's cooked, and here it is. I've just served it on a plate, and I'm going to have it with some chicken and some vegetables, some boiled vegetables. This is so fresh. This smells so good. Thank you for watching, thank you for sharing, and thank you for subscribing. If you're subscribed to this channel, I'll make sure that when there's a new video about one of these trendy recipes, I will send you a message to let you know that my recipe has been shared. Thank you.